This is Denton Ventures. And now your hosts, Tony Mendez and Nan Goplerud.
Welcome to Denton Ventures. I'm Tony Mendez, Director of the Murphy Center for Entrepreneurship at the University of North Texas.
And I'm Nan Goplerud with the Mayborn School of Journalism at UNT. We, along with the City of Denton, produce this program that features entrepreneurs in the Denton area. Well, say the word music, and Denton is the place to be.
That is so true. For years now, the University of North Texas has been recognized as one of the best music programs in the nation.
And that means lots of great bands are in the area. Rock, jazz, blues, country, you name it, and lots of great performers as well.
And innovative entrepreneurs, like here at Ghost Note. It's all about the beat. This boutique drum and percussion shop opened about a year ago. It started by two musicians who decided to try their hand at business.
Myself and my business partner, Colby Schreck, we both were working at another music store, just doing drums. He was teaching private lessons and I was selling drums. And
yeah, we're the English twos, yeah. So we've been working with American Grip. So let's try just a couple.
It was something that we really loved doing, but we were both living up here. He was going to the University of North Texas. He was in the Jazz Studies program, and I was living up here. I've lived up here for years, and it's something that Denton really had a need for. It's such a high concentration of musicians and especially drummers. So we thought it was time to kind of start our own thing, and luckily people have been very receptive of it, and
Excellent.
It's been going very well.
Well, right here on the square, what a great location.
Yeah, we got really lucky with the space. It's the perfect place for us to be. Downtown Denton, especially now, kind of experiencing a rebirth of sorts. So it's nice to be in the middle of all that, and be able to offer services to. There's a lot of studios around here. Panhandle House is right down the street.
So you started with the passion for music. I mean, you guys love to play.
Yep.
And now you're an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. I mean, how has that transition been from just being a pure musician to now being a business person?
Both of us have kind of had that entrepreneurial spirit the whole time, booking bands and playing out and making records and all that stuff. It's kind of been in our blood the whole time we've been playing. This is obviously on a much larger scale than any of that, but it's definitely something that we've been cultivating for a few years. So.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, I know you sell drums. Mm-hmm. I can see that. And you have lessons here.
We do private lessons.
And you have rentals. Mm-hmm. Do you actually set up for bands in the area?
We've had a few pretty cool rentals lately. We just had a rental for a clinic with Walfredo Reyes Jr., who was a drummer for many people, most notably Chicago. He played with Chicago for a second. So, he's a great player, and we set up a kit for him, and that was really cool. But yeah, doing the rentals, we offer stuff that not a lot of people have around here. We have old vintage Gretsch drum sets and Ludwig drum sets, and just nice stuff that you usually can't get your hands on unless you've got some deeper pockets. So we've got it available to everybody for really good prices. So.
Excellent. Well, is there anything that you see kind of evolving with the industry? I mean, at one time there were if you were going to make it, you had to make it big. Right. But now we see that there are a lot of options for musicians.
Everybody's got recording setups. Everybody's making records. There's so many different tiers of success nowadays, and it seems like most of the people around here are more concerned with just making the best music that they can, which is something that I really relate to, which I really appreciate. So,
well, you mentioned it's great being here on the square, and in fact, this show, Denton Ventures, we interview a lot of entrepreneurs here on the square. Mm-hmm. Do you see kind of the environment becoming more entrepreneur-friendly here?
That's what's always attracted me to Denton, is the support for small business. It's a lot of really friendly places, really friendly environments, and just a lot of support around here for people who are doing pretty much what we're doing.
You know how they do
like on a sling and march it?
It just keeps growing and getting better and better, especially downtown. There's all sorts of new cool stuff that pops up around downtown nowadays. So.
When you wake up in the morning, what is the thing that gets you out of bed, that gets you excited?
Man, it's hard to not be excited coming here. You know, it's really a dream come true. I get to do what I love every day. I get to be surrounded by drums all day, which is, you know, the one thing I love more than anything. So, man, I don't need any extra motivation other than that.
At Ghost Note, it's really one-stop shopping. Take a drum lesson, buy a drum kit to go. Can't beat that.
Or can you? You know, lots of people talk about Denton music, but where exactly can you hear it? Well, we found the answer online. No, really. We'll have that story when we come back.